Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're back in the shop and figure I'd give you an update on some upcoming builds and some stuff going on. Ta-da! Look at all the chainsaws. Chainsaws and splitters, oh my, I got all kinds of them. Went to an auction and went to an estate sale and bought all these saws, well worth the money. And hopefully the echo ain't too bad. What I was going to say, I've mentioned it on a previous video, and it is true. I've never had much luck out of Huskies, but I got these for nothing. And I kind of wanted to play with them, give them a second chance. So we're going to try to get these going. And I'm sure some of them go. Most of them, oh well, all of them got compression, except this one. This one seems like the compression's weak. But it's also got a funky setup for a chain where it's like you know, you kind of, I'm guessing you can adjust it without a tool, but the handle, they've used it so much the handle's slick, and it's I don't know if it might have some kind of easy start or something on it, but I'm betting the compression's probably gone in it, unless it's got some kind of easy start system that I don't know about. But the rest of them seem to have good compression. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Husqvarnas, 2 McCullochs, a Craftsman, and a Poulan, which I know are usually the same thing, but and an old Sears here. But I think most of these saws will run, and that one's going to be a parts one for that one. The handle's broke and some other stuff, but it does have compression. But you know, there's an extra pool and all that stuff. But the Stihl's a 041. It's so old it don't have a safety brake on it. But I'm thinking I want to try the 51 first, because it's the biggest one I got. 50, I think it was 50 cc's. I looked it up on it here the other day, but we've been in here a couple days. And then this one, this 36. I kind of wanted to try it, but I'll try to get them two going first. So get on them, and out of all these, surely some of them are good. And this Poulan's pretty clean too. I know someone's gonna gripe, it's a Poulan. Well, you know, for a just throw around junk limb saw, who cares? I'm not picky. I'm really not. But little wild thing. It's nice and light, but it's clean. And I might dedicate it on the wood processor when we get to that build, because I wanted to use a gas saw instead of a hydraulic and just put it on the pivot. But that'd be good for that, you know. And I know it's like Coke, Pepsi, Ford, Chevy, whatever. I don't care. If it's a cheap saw and I can get it running and I can use it, I don't care what it is. Period. I don't have loyalty to no one on any brand. So, you know, if it's a good saw, great. If it ain't, I have a junk pile. I don't care. Or save it for parts for another one. But let me know what you think of this. You know, if you guys actually want to see me going through that. I need to. I'm going to do it. At least one of them. I have never done a chainsaw repair or build or anything like that on my channel. So we need to do at least one chainsaw video. So we'll do that. Alright. I don't know which one yet, but we'll pick one. Might be that old Stihl or something. Let me know. Let me know which saw you want to see me fix here. How about that? We have, and I think the compression's weak on this, like I said, unless it's got a start. But we got a Husqvarna 40, a 36, 51. This is a parts rig, so we ain't gonna count that one. We got an old McCulloch here. You know, the Poulan, which I know no one's gonna care probably. We got a little old Craftsman, and this don't look like any Poulan I've ever seen. So someone else might have made this for Sears. It looks a little different, but I like it. It's real light. It's built a little different, maybe good or bad. And we got a Stihl 041 Farm Boss and a Husqvarna 345. Comment below which one you want to see on video, and I'll do that one. Need to at least, oh, I missed one. I don't know what this is. I walked over it. An old Craftsman 27VL. I don't know what it is. Let me know if you know who actually made this. It's yellow. I don't know if it's a McCulloch or something, but I might try this, but I'm probably not. I don't know. Let's try with the choke. But anyway, old Sears. like I said, we got some pretty decent Huskies and Stihl in there. So anyway, tally your votes. Let me know which one you wanted to see. Like I said, we got several Huskies and a Stihl, but that was the model. So go through, look, let me know, comment below, and see which one. And whoever gets the most votes, we'll pick that saw. See if we can do a revive and repair video. They've been setting these come from the estate sale. So enough rambling on saws. Now, here's what I drug in the other day. Did a video. I'm getting started on this, and I was going to use that motor, but I've changed my mind. And I've also, when I first brought this in, I really wanted to use this platform because I kind of liked it. And the way it's set up, you know, I like it and everything, but for what I want to do, how I want to do it, this ain't going to work. So unfortunately, I'm going to end up cutting all this off and getting this down to bare I-beam and cylinder. And we're going to do that. And that motor, I'm not going to use it. It's coming off. And what I'm going to use, about dropped the camera, what I'm going to use, don't freak out, because I know a lot of people are going to freak out on this. I'm going to take the 13 horse Predator. I'm pretty sure, unless I find something else in between now and then, but it's coming off the Farmall. So if anybody's just tuning in on this, I have a tractor that runs off a 13 horse Predator, no Farmall F20. So I'll leave the video one side or the other at the end of this so you can see it. But I'm going to pull that motor off, but don't freak out. We're going to put this big old 18 horse on it. I think this was an 18, yeah, 694 cc's, 18 horse twin. I drug this in, it's set for a couple years, but this was a really good running motor. And we'll put this on the tractor. And the main reason I don't want to use it, I'm going to have to redo this to drop it and get it over here. And it's so wide. And that was part of the reason. And like I said, I wanted to do that and get everything tucked away and set it up in the back, flip this around. But the old motor is just, it's just too wide. I don't want to use it. And there was another reason, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh well. But oh yeah, the external fuel tank. I'm going to have to put an external fuel tank on this, a boat tank or something. And I didn't want to build a special bracket and a bunch of stuff for it. You know, the 13 horse has got one built on it. And it's nice, neat, it's clean, it's self-contained, and I like that. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have started this. Been robbing in my junk, so to speak here. All right, here's what we got. I've got a boat axle right here. This is out of a little old boat. I just took it off a while ago. Just unbolted the hangers off the springs. And I've got a piece of square tubing. And this has got flat square brackets. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to weld it on top of that big old square tubing. Then flip it over and set the I-beam on top of the square tubing on this. Then I can build my braces off and everything else. And one of the main reasons I'm doing that is because I am a tall guy and I hate stuff low to the ground. It kills my back stooped over all day. So I'm going to make this as high as I can. And we're going to put that's how I'm going to build it. And I also got some tires, went digging around, got a matching set of rims even. These are tall, skinny 15s. And that's what I want. I want big tires, I want tall tires, I'm going to make this tall. And I don't care. And someone's probably going to say, well, you got to lift the wood that high. No, it's going to have a log lift on it. We're going to put one on it. I am definitely building a log lift. So stay tuned for that. But this is kind of an update. Drug in some saws. I got this in the shop off the trailer. This was at a buddy's house. I went and got it. But I changed my mind. I'm going to put this on the Farmall, I think. I think that'd be a real good candidate. And I'm going to rob the 13 horse and put on this. Like I said, I don't have money to go buy a new motor. The new one that Harbor Freight's got out, the 16 horse, it's like 15.8 or 9. When I build the processor, I'm going to splurge and actually buy stuff for it. This one I'm building out of scraps. But I want that new motor. And for several reasons. One, the casting's heavier. It's heavier built. It's just a little better design. And it's a Hemi motor. And not that I'm a Dodge nut, someone's probably joke about that, but the Hemi motors, I've noticed on those 6.5s, they run smoother, or at least it seems to me like they run a lot smoother. And one of the big reasons, that new one has an oil pump on it. Yes, it is. It does have an oil pump in it, and it also has the slinger rod that comes down on the piston cap. You know, it oils twice. So for longevity, that's awesome. You know, forced oil pressure is great. It makes your motors last so much longer. And this one has an oil pump. I do believe these L-head Briggs. These were good motors. You know, these are really good motors. I've had several things that has had these over the years, and I like them. But it ain't going to fit this application, so that's what I'm going to do. You know, you got to do what you got to do. And like I said, originally I wanted to keep all that, but I'm going to completely rebuild this, set this I-beam over, and change some stuff, and it's going to be awesome. But I'm definitely going to put a log lift on it. And this is probably going to disappear as well. I'm probably going to put a regular, you know, wedge on it and make an adjustable wedge, 4-way, 6-way, get all that done. So this is going to be a real log splitter, and I want to get this done because I'm making this to where I can use this all day long and not kill myself. Them little box store splitters will get you by, but when you're selling wood, they're no good. I do not like it. Way too slow. So, and we're going to try the pump that's on this. I don't know what's on it, but a guy said he tried a 6-horse and it just killed it. So it's got a big pump, but I'm pretty sure it's a single stage. Right here, it's only got one stack in it. Your doubles, everyone I've ever seen, there might be some out there, but usually there's double stack where you go through 2 sets. You know, you always got your front and your back, but that's a single stage. And I don't know what the gallon is. He didn't know either, but he said a 6-horse wasn't running, it just killed it. So apparently it's pretty high flow. But if this don't work with that Predator the way I like it, I'm going to put a 2-stage on it. Probably 22 gallon, because I thought the 13 wouldn't run them, but everybody I've looked at on YouTube that's built and done, and some of the forums I'm in on building stuff, I asked about that to people that have built these already, and they say 13 horse run a 22 just fine. So I like that 2-stage, because what happens with that 2, when it goes down on your high flow, if it ain't got enough power, it kicks down to that 2nd stage and cuts your flow down, but you get more push and more torque, and it'll bust through the wood. So if this don't work, we're changing it. So anyway, that's kind of an update. Like I said, big auction score right here. I got these well worth the money. So I got all them, and we got this in, and we're starting on it. Like I said, I went and robbed this off one of my boat trailers I had in my scrap pile. Went and got these off an old junk tractor. And life is good. We're getting close. So stay tuned for that. And I may or may not do a build video on this, because I'm in a time crunch bad on this. Pick the chainsaw, and we'll do that later. I might do a few short clips as I go on this. So that might be a thing, you know, but I really got to get it done. So I guess that's it. I'm going to quit rambling. So hopefully you liked this video. You know, comment below what you think about everything, and, you know, good, bad, otherwise. But that's what I'm going to do, because that works for me. But this will have a log lift, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up putting an adjustable wedge on it while I'm building it. So, and make it set as high as I can for me. So anyways, enough rambling. So leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts, and pick your chainsaw, and we'll do a video on that later. Because we need to do that, because I've never done one on this channel. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, don't cost nothing. Hit the bell when you do, and you'll be notified of the splitter builds, chainsaw video coming up, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned, because you're going to get to see this in action. So as always, like and subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Bye.